Live across the Great Lakes State, you're connected to Michigan's most widely listened to radio program, Michigan's Big Show, starring Michael Patrick Shields.
I'm producer Michael Lepp.
I am world correspondent Nikki Hale.
This is meteorologist John McMurray.
I'm Rich Kincaid, covering the ballparks, stadiums, and arenas.
I am TV broadcast director Rochelle Boudry.
And I'm creative director Tony Cuthbert.
Now, in the shadow of the Capitol Rotunda in Lansing, he's heard from the beaches of Lake Michigan to the shores of Lake Erie. Here's Michigan's Michael Patrick Shields.
The lady'll have a Bacardi on the rocks.
For the gentleman, vodka martini, shaken, not stirred.
Touche.
My name is Bond.
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 James Bond.
Michael Patrick Shields is on the air.
Good morning, world.
Bonjour, mes amis. Je m'appelle Michael Patrick Shields. Bienvenue à Monaco. We're at the Hotel de Paris and the Bar American. Let me translate for you that. That's Michael Patrick Shields. We're on radio stations across the state of Michigan, live from the second smallest country in the world, Monaco, between the Mediterranean and the Alps. It is, after all, the place that conjures up the ideas of millionaires, celebrities and fashion, luxury yachts, Grand Prix racing, and, of course, right across the street from us, the most famous casino in the world, Casino de Monte Carlo. We're brought to you this morning by Firekeepers Casino in Battle Creek, and budgeters will be pleased to hear that our research shows that despite all the glitz, Monaco has plenty of sights and attractions for non-millionaires, too, one of which I am. Welcome to the broadcast this morning. We have lots of news for you today, too, but first, let's do this properly because we are here, Dr. Christine and I, experiencing the Monte Carlo secret agent experience. What does that mean? Well, I'll tell you exactly what it means. Khalid is with us, who is the barman here in the Bar American at the Hotel de Paris, and I would like to place a drink order with you. May I, sir? Bonjour to you, by the way.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Mr. Shields.
I can't believe I'm going to get to say this sitting here in Monte Carlo, but a vodka martini, shaken, not stirred.
Shaken, certainly. Not stirred.
Thank you very much. That would be fantastic if we could do that this morning. Thank you for welcoming us here. This hotel is one of the most luxurious and probably the most famous, too, in the world, Hotel de Paris, and you would know that because it's right across the street in Monte Carlo, and Monte Carlo, as we understand it, is a district of Monaco. So if you're not staying with the Grimaldis, the royal family that's been ruling Monaco since the 13th century, it's the palatial Hotel de Paris, where we are this morning. Emirs and dukes and sheikhs all stay here. Frank Sinatra famously stayed here over the years, and if you're in town and you want to have a look-see, stop by. It's right across, as I say, from the casino. So lots of this to get to this morning. We've already hit the ground running yesterday, had some experiences to be sure, and we'll talk about those. One of the most glamorous 007 locations, Casino de Monte Carlo, across the street here. Never Say Never Again, GoldenEye with Pierce Brosnan was shot there too. And you'll see Ferraris and Lamborghinis and Bentleys, Rolls-Royce, Aston Martin, and every other exclusive car that you can think of. French is mainly spoken here, but it's right on the border with Italy. 90% Roman Catholic with a population of 30,000. And during race week in May, during the Monte Carlo Grand Prix, more than 200,000 people come to visit. So can you imagine a little country with 30,000 people having 200,000 people show up? We are going to talk, too, this morning about the Prince of Monaco, Prince Albert, and his family and his sisters. His Serene Highness is what he's called, and we're going to talk to a representative of the royal family coming up a little bit later. Now, it's a bit timely to this 007 extravaganza we're enjoying, because it turns out now that the Oscars are trying to, next month, the Academy Awards, trying to get together all of the actors who have played 007 and have them on the stage at the same time. This making news this morning. And Adele is going to be singing the Skyfall theme song, too, from that movie. So that would be really something, celebrating the 50th anniversary of the films, if you could have all of the actors, George Lazenby, Roger Moore, Timothy Dalton, Pierce Brosnan, Daniel Craig, Sean Connery, all of them on the stage together, and it may happen at the Academy Awards. In fact, this morning, if you want to hear a little bit of what Roger Moore sounds like, in fact, he lives in Monaco as we understand it, here is one-time 007 Roger Moore.
You know, Monte Carlo is always the same. A marvelous masquerade of marble, mink, music, and millionaires. Unless you're very careful or very rich, you can get yourself into an awful lot of trouble. Me, I always quit playing when I've either won or lost 10,000 francs. Excuse me.
10,000 francs, we come to find out, is Roger Moore's limit. Across the street tonight, I'm going to take a run at Punta Banco, they call it here, which is Baccarat, a version of Chemin de Fer, which is 007's game. And we did a little sort of advanced scouting yesterday, Dr. Christine Teneglia and I. What did you make, first off, of the Casino de Monte Carlo?
It's absolutely gorgeous. There's gold and glitter everywhere, and it's immaculately clean. You could probably eat off the floor if something fell.
If something fell, like last night, for instance, we had dinner at the restaurant here in the Hotel de Paris, which is it's a 3-star Michelin, one of the most famous restaurants in the world, Alain Ducasse's Louis XV. And I dropped my napkin on the floor, and I went to pick it up, and one of the waiters, and how many waiters do you think waited on us during that dinner?
At least 7.
7 waiters. He ran over and picked it up and said, "I'll replace it," like that. I mean, it was an amazing dinner, to be sure, in a very, very famous place. By the way, there is some news this morning, too, for you. Dental restoration specialists is among the rarest jobs in the United States. Household chef, a private chef. You share a distinction with the private household chefs. Dental restoration specialists.
I think what they're referring to is a dental lab technician. That would be someone that I would send a preparation to, and then they would fabricate a beautiful all-ceramic crown or some implant restorations, some beautiful pieces of art.
Those of you listening on the radio this morning, there are beautiful pieces of art all around this town as you walk. And we came in by chopper, by the way, from the airport in Nice. Not to big-time you, but it's part of the secret agent experience that you can buy, too, and come here to Monte Carlo. So we arrived at the Nice airport, Delta Airlines, through Amsterdam, hopped on a chopper, 7-minute flight over the Mediterranean Sea, right into Monaco, and then a little car ride to the where we are now, the Hotel de Paris, passing all the fashionable shops and restaurants and beautiful cars. It's a glamorous spot.
Yes, there's a lot of glamour everywhere, jewelry, cars, clothing, but one of the things that I noticed right away is people's beautiful smiles, and that's something I think a lot of people don't think of as an accessory when they're putting on all their glamour, is a beautiful smile.
All right, and that's what you do, and you're smiling this morning. You're wearing, actually, for those of you listening on the radio, I am in the 007 dinner jacket, the white dinner jacket and shirt with the black tie, and you're in an evening gown, too. It's really nice because of the time difference. We start the broadcast at noonish here in the Mediterranean, in the Riviera, and you're, of course, getting ready for work on your way this morning. But we're all glammed up for you. Vodka martini, shaken, not stirred. I assure you, I have it right in front of me here at the Hotel de Paris, and you'll be able to see it on Fox 47 television, listen to it, of course, on podcast and streaming audio at mibigshow.com. But radio stations right now all across the state of Michigan have come with us to Monte Carlo. And in just a moment, we will meet Axel Hoppenot, the Senior Vice President of Sales and Marketing for the Société de Bain de Mer, which is my best shot at saying SBM is how you can refer to it if you like, and we'll find out what that all means. It's a resort. It's a hotels and restaurants and casinos, beaches, beach clubs. It's all right here waiting for you. You can come here too. But come with us virtually the rest of the morning. It's Michael Patrick Shields, Firekeepers Casino Friday, mibigshow.com through our AT&T microphones in Monte Carlo. It's comfort season at Grand Traverse Pie Company.